Hello, so the diamond coin is in the bin. I have not managed to get 5 correct picks in the first stage of the major. What a shame and awkward moment for me. I was actually even contemplating if I should be doing this kind of video again, but if anything you get out of this, just pick against me, pick whatever teams I'm not picking. It seemed to work better because year after year, I just can't get a grip in terms of predictions. Let's move on to the actual picks and my reasoning behind them. I think we will start with a similar strategy we've had before. I will just fill a couple of 3-1, 3-2 picks that I think should be advancing, and then we're going to be talking about 0-3 and 3-0 picks, which if I'm going to get one out of those four, these two and these two, I'm going to be happy with it. But let's go about it. So there are some heavy hitters that I definitely want to see go far in the major. It seemed to be shaping up for a good year for Navi. If they're doing at least semi-final of this major, their best team in the world, I'm definitely seeing them in the top 8 contenders. Together with Team Vitality and Team Spirit, these are the most heavy-hitting teams of this year, together with G2 as well. Obviously, they've had incredible run lately at Blast events, both in Copenhagen and Blastful finals. And these 4 teams, I'm looking for an advancement. If at least 3 of them go through, I'm going to be extremely happy about it. And there are 2 more picks, which I was contemplating really. And I was thinking about putting Mongols here because they've been playing really 6 CS as of late. And then out of Mouse and FaZe, I was thinking about Mouse actually because they've had pretty flawless RMR run. They won 4 out of 5 maps, made it 3-0 in. I think they lost to FaZe, and all the maps that they won, opponents did not even get double digits and got close in those wins. So I think Mouse were playing pretty solid Counter-Strike, and Navi took off 1 map in the best of 3 off of them. So I was putting Mouse over FaZe. Then I looked at the matchups, and actually G2 and Mongols are playing in the opening round, and I think this is the biggest upset potential out of all opening matches, where Mongols I think can actually beat G2. Therefore, I'm actually leaning towards Mongols being 3-0 pick. And I might regret this, and G2 will recover from a 0-1 down. I'm not sure why I have this kind of feeling, but I think that the recent results of G2 by being first in Copenhagen, last in IEM Rio, first in Blast finals, and now there's going to be a major, there's going to be a kind of question mark over their form. Of course, the future of the team, Nico probably going away. All these kind of things might play a role in the overall performance, where I don't think it's going to be flawless. I'm actually thinking that out of all these teams, G2 is not going to be the one advancing it. I'm giving them the least chances. And now I have finally the last spot, which I want to personally deciding with between FaZe and Team Liquid. Again, Team Liquid playing solid Counter-Strike, but as soon as they hit like a tier 1 opposition, they seem to crumble and not get into the game that much. I'm actually thinking that I will pick FaZe over that, which might be a little bit questionable, but again, I have to stick with a Frozen here, my only countryman in the major. I hope he's going to make it far, and overall this might be a little bit biased, but putting FaZe there is something that I'm going to be going for. Someone to join Mongols in a 3-0 bracket. I'm looking at the rest of the teams, and actually I'm thinking about the team here that I liked how they played overall, and they've had some break now to prepare for this, and that is Heroic. I'm actually putting Heroic as a 3-0. This would be an extremely good achievement for what they endure and had to withstand throughout the year. The results have been not great, but finally something has been clicking well for them lately. And if they manage to transform this, out of the rest of the teams, I think 3-0 is most likely for them, other than some clear favorites out of these 6 teams is going to just go mayhem and just snatch those 3-0 slots. But I'm honestly happy with that. I think if Heroic doesn't go 3-0, they might not even make it, so it's a gamble pick. We'll see how that goes. Now for 0-3 elimination teams, I was a little bit skeptical again. There are a couple of teams that I would pick here. I already burned myself on wildcard in the first stage, and they've been playing great. But I'm actually thinking about BIG here. They're playing Heroic in opening round, so that best of 1 is going to be incredibly close in my opinion. But if what I'm thinking here prevails and they go 3-0, then it only makes sense that I'm going to be putting BIG in a 0-3 bracket. I also did a little bit of simulation of the bracket run where I'm thinking some teams are going to be in heavy advantage, and BIG were actually playing in the 0-2 game against Wildcard, according to my estimation. I'm going to, if this all happens and first day goes as I planned in my head, I'm thinking BIG and Wildcard will play in a 0-2 game against each other in a best of 3. One of them will go 0-3. I will get it at least 1 point. That's my process of thinking. I'm not sure if this is going to be correct. Probably not, actually. We've established that. Don't, everything you see here, disregard it and go probably with these 6 teams here that are going to 100% make it through because I suck. These are my picks for now. I'm saving all picks. As you can see, out of all my friends, only 3 guys made it to 4 points. This is crazy, but I'm doing what I have to do. I'm battling for that gold coin at this point. I don't even care. You take this as an inspiration, and maybe some of my thought processes you've overlooked and you like now. So it will make you go that 1 extra point that you need further. And let's just watch and enjoy some Counter-Strike. Let's screw all these guesses and betting and analyzing because nothing seems to make sense anymore. So let's just enjoy some good Counter-Strike. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the playoffs bracket to be determined. Bye-bye.